What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is Ready to Love. All right, I'm not going to hold you. Let's just go ahead and go on in.
No, it took me some time to get to the place that you wanted me to be. But now I'm ready. I'm ready to love.
I'm feeling it. I won't stop this up when you know it for no one. You can tell me the and
Hi, Tommy.
Miss Donna, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Ashley, Miss Ashley.
How are you?
Walking into Tommy's Lounge, I was stunned. I was like, ooh, this is classy. It looked like a small winery where you just come in, relax, chill, and just have girl talk.
Dominique,
Tommy.
how you doing?
I'm amazing.
I'm like, this is Tommy all day, but this is Detroit too, so I'm ready.
All right, ladies, welcome to your first Tommy Lounge.
Hey.
This is my speakeasy while I'm in Detroit. Is it classy enough for you?
Yes. I love it here.
Great.
This is the safe haven to talk about the connections that you're making and the ones you're not making. And do not forget the golden rule. What happens in the lounge stays in the lounge. We got it?
Yes.
Now let's get to this week's assignment. Where you live and where you spend your time says a lot about who you are. So this week, you are taking your men to the Detroit spots that mean the most to you. Can you picture them fitting into your world long term? At the end of the week, we're gonna meet back here and you guys gonna decide who is and who isn't ready to love. Sound good?
Yes.
I think a lot of people know me to be a pageant girl, but I know how to get down and dirty. I know how to have a good time. So I'm excited for these guys to know I'm not just this, I can be a different type of person as well.
All right, now listen. Clean these houses before they come over there, man.
Take care. Have a good day.
All right,
Guaranteed.
y'all be good.
Thank you.
Push, it's a new one. Level up for the homies for the true one. I don't quit, I got stamina in my blood. Don't trip, I got stamina.
The women are in power this week, and Tommy's assignment for us is to bring them into our personal space. So I invited Devon, Christina, Chris, and Bello into my home.
Girl. Oh, you look gorgeous. I love this. All of it.
You look great.
Oh, well, thank you. Long day.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Hello.
All right.
Joni smell good. It always smells good.
Dominique just invited me for a double date at her house, and she said she can make some oxtail. And I'm an oxtail connoisseur, so I'm excited to see what she whipped up, how it tastes, and give her a little critique.
How you doing?
Hi. I wanted to kiss Bello since the first date we had, so it was natural to me. It felt real. I dreamed about that, and he didn't disappoint.
We're gonna do a shot together?
Maybe I'll lick it off you.
My connection with Dominique is undeniable. There's like an electricity between the two of us. But Christina's somebody that I also have a connection with. So I felt like it was gonna be awkward.
The party is...
There you go.
Yes, sir.
He took his shot already, guys.
I want shot nice.
I'm like, why they got me doing a double date with my two people? I'm like, damn, I'm getting exposed here.
We're going to try to finish this bottle, but I'm going to feed you first so we can be responsible.
All right.
Absolutely.
Whose favorite food is Jamaican? I would assume it's you.
My favorite food is Jamaican.
Okay.
I'm looking for the oxtail, so you guys can do whatever you want.
Stay over here.
I feel like Dominique catering the meal to Bello, I can definitely tell she is into him. It seems like we may like the same men. So it just let me know, bring your A game, and I'm gonna give the best.
I'm so hungry right now.
Serious.
What?
How's it tasting? You ate it cold, so it's good.
It gotta be, he ate it cold.
He was in here by himself, just
As he should.
I feel like I got to see how grounded Dominique really is. She cooked all that food. She put all the time and energy into making sure that her home was welcoming to us. That was dope, but I wish she had asked to cook my favorite meal. You could learn to make sushi. You could have done that for me.
So sorry. You mind if I steal her for 2 seconds?
Oh, don't steal nothing.
You know what I'm saying? You mind if I come on? You mind if I
Go
steal
for
a couple
it.
seconds?
Go for it.
Yay. I'm still.
It's safe to say that Christina is probably my strongest connection. Her and I have a really good chemistry. So I think it's just very easy going with me and her.
Well, you are stunning.
Oh, thank you. You know what's so funny? I grew up from a place where I thought I was fat and ugly, you know?
Really?
Being called pig and pudgy. And I felt bad for that little girl. Even though we've grown past those moments still, like, are there.
I want to say I got teased a lot, but there was teasing. I had a big gap before I had braces. I had hair issues. So what it did for me is I had to develop other skills to be able to compete with the guy that played football. I think that
You need it.
Yeah.
Because you had to grow. I would say I'm grateful that I was able to go through that hardship because it humbled me. Chris and I have such a great connection when it comes to our upbringings and being able to relate to one another. He definitely made me feel like he was into me, even though there was another really beautiful woman around.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I want you.
What?
Mm-hmm. That's all.
What about me do you want?
All of you. Everything.
At this point, my connection with Bello is pretty intense, but I want to pull back some layers with Devon.
Thank you for letting me meet your mom, too.
On FaceTime yesterday.
Yeah.
If you FaceTime me, you're liable to meet anybody in my family because I'm always with my family. My kids,
Mm-hmm.
my mama, my daddy, my brothers. That's my tribe.
I think about having a family like that.
Yeah.
That's one of the main reasons I want to have kids.
So if I don't have kids, is that a deal breaker for you?
No. Who talked about this?
Again,
Mm-hmm.
you just said you wanted many kids.
Well, if I had kids,
That's probably not going to happen for me.
would you ever
Carrying.
consider adopting?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I am a dope enough person to do that because what was taken from me, it was, pretty painful.
Yeah.
So if I could experience loving somebody who needs that love, I would do that.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
So you open to that?
Yeah.
Experiencing 2 miscarriages, the pain that put me through, I don't think I could go through that again. So the fact that Devon is open to adoption, I love that. You learn something every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Cece?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
This first time I'm seeing you tonight.
It's been a minute since I've seen you.
Yeah, I know. We had some phone conversations, though.
Yeah, this is
Some
true.
long ones.
Yes. Yes.
Like, I'm like, dang, we on the phone for like damn near 2 hours. I don't know. I feel like I should have had a 2-hour conversation with someone else. Watching Bello and Dominique, it's very clear that he is into her. But even if that is the case, he can still make me feel special. So we definitely have to discuss the elephant in the room.
Why?
You know, I'm a sharpshooter, baby. I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
So you don't feel like I show you love?
You have to be on the phone like 2 hours. In one of those conversations I told you, men care about their money, right? And in order for a man to show he really cares, he has to spend some money. So for me, I asked 3 different men. My body's so sore, I feel like I need a massage. One answer was, dang, I would love to, but I'm not in the position right now. I understand that. Oh my God, you're used to a $300 massage? Let me send you $150. Matter of fact, here's $180, because that's what I have to offer. That's a real ass answer. Not gonna call your answer weak, but you didn't get one.
No, I did give an answer.
Nope. You responded with, oh, I didn't even see this.
You said that you felt like you wanted a massage in the morning. I didn't get the message till 3 p.m.
Do you think that I couldn't get a massage in the evening? If a man wants to come and take care of me, you gotta understand what that entails, right?
This situation made Christina drop on my list just because she just seems like she wants my money. And if that is the narrative of the relationship, I gotta recalibrate.
And I'm just giving you where my perspective is so that you can either align with what you really want or gracefully bow out, because I don't play games. I feel like if you are unable to make me feel special, like I stand out from the bunch, then I don't know if I'm yours. So it's not a competition, baby. And if you ain't him, I understand, because I'm her in my world.
All right, now let me say this. I'm gonna be honest about something. I'm very attracted to this chick. I think she's the most beautiful chick on the show, if I'm being honest. She looked like she might be Thai and black. Looked like she got some Blasian or something going on there. I don't know, but she's attractive. But this whole, I measure a man by his money and what he can do for me and all this, I don't care how attracted to her I am, she is scratched off my list. Okay. Ladies, looks ain't everything. Let me say that again. Looks ain't everything. It's not. You could be cute. You could be attractive. You could have this, but all her gruff, selfish, she come off a bit narcissistic, if I'm being honest. Sometimes people wonder why such beautiful women are single. I'm gonna make a little confession here. If you're single and you're 40 and up and you're beautiful, my next question is, what is wrong with her? I know it's not fair. It's not fair to a lot of ladies, but my ladies don't have no problem garnering attention from men. They get it all the time, right? But when they're single, that's telling me something. That's telling me that maybe this chick is, she got something else going on in her life. I don't know what it is, but let me find out what it is first and then go from there. But I just think that she is very narcissistic. She coming off narcissistic. She coming off entitled. She coming off like she wants to be favored because of her looks. And she probably, I can probably even guarantee she has ran into some of those men before who wanted to spoil her just because of her looks. Now she wants to keep that boat riding. She want to keep that boat sailing and find the next sucker. Okay, because that's really what it is. She don't want a partner. She want a sucker. She want somebody who will bow to her feet and give her grapes and, you know, pamper her and get a feather fan and fan her like she the Queen of Sheba or something. Get out of here. I don't care how attracted to you I am. You talk like this, you scratched off my list and many other men lists, by the way. Anyway, let's go in.
The assignment this week is to invite guys into our personal spaces. So I invited Devon to the batting club today, and I am super excited because today we're gonna do something fun. We're playing cricket. Hey!
Hey!
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Ever since skating, me and him have been talking on the phone every single night. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if that chemistry can translate in person. So we are going to play some cricket.
Okay.
Have you ever played?
Never.
Do you know what it is?
It's kind of like tennis, right?
Tennis, baseball, Greek life. I mean, all of the above.
Dominique is my boo. Every time me and Dom are around each other, we got this flirtatious energy. But I like Nicole. She is very easy to talk to, down to earth, smart. We had a strong connection right here. And now it's time to see where we can take that.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Wow, strike one.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
My cricket skills, for this being the first time I've ever played it, it's pretty nice. I was knocking them out the park.
All right, they coming fast. Be ready.
Sometimes. You ready?
Yes.
That's one. Okay.
This is hard. I love competition. I'm in it to win it, but it was so hard. I was just freaking out. It's heavy. You need some strength to do this. Okay, now I feel bad that I talked smack because that was way harder than
It's very hard, right?
Yes.
You did a great job.
Now, I do want to ask you, what's an ideal woman for you?
I need someone who's smart,
Okay.
I need someone who's kind and thinks about the world
Okay.
beyond themselves.
I would say something very similar. I feel a strong sense of responsibility in a lot of areas, and I tend to step up in like leadership roles when I feel like change needs to happen in different spaces. I want to make a change.
Me too.
Yes. I think if I find the right partner, someone who supports me, encourages me, like I think that, we can do this thing together.
That's core to who I am.
I do think that we have a lot in common. We share a lot of similarities. And if nothing else,
You and vibe.
I know we got a good time together. I'm excited to see like where this goes and
Me too.
What happens in this journey. I think the date went really, really well. We surprisingly had a lot in common, and I feel like I am starting to see who he is as a person. So I think that we can blossom into something more.
What a great first date.
I know, I'm so excited.
Boom, I like the rendezvous. Name a better duo, that's me plus you. Where the moves, you can get the rock like a
This week, we're supposed to be inviting the men into our personal spaces, and I invite Ed, Donna, Xavier, and Darius to my humble abode.
Hey, what's going on here? How you doing? How you doing?
And what I've asked them to do is bring something meaningful to them or something that they feel comfortable sharing with the group.
So I know that everyone brought their personal item, and I think that we should all share them. I'll go first. Hold on.
I have a joyful feeling every time I see Shannon. So to spend time with her and getting to know her, it makes me happy.
This is a dilation wheel, and it's used to help students or just any practitioner who is doing cervical checks for when people are in labor. Yeah, basically, if you... What are you doing?
I'm making sure you dilated.
The best part of this triple date was the show and share. The personal item I'm bringing is a rose that my grandmother gave me at her homegoing service. I appreciate her every bit that she gave to me, and I miss her dearly, even as a grown-ass man.
I spent 10 years coaching dance. When I retired, I passed it off to some of the young ladies who I coached originally. And this was just one of the things that we got for ourselves and for the girls, like just have around our house in kind of memory of the times.
This was sent to me from my cousin/brother. A couple weeks later, he was sent on a tour and he was killed in active duty.
Everybody dug deep, sharing things that were very personal to them. And I think it helped bring us all closer together.
So this is an outfit, actually, when I had my firstborn, that my mother, decided to sew and give it to my daughter as a gift. Wow. So she's 20 now, so I still have this outfit. My mother used to actually sew my clothes for me. She ended up passing away in 2012. So I got my passion for fashion from my mother. Oh, man.
Yeah.
She lives on.
Oh, man, hold on. Give me a second.
Seeing Darius be vulnerable about his mother, it actually just confirms to me the type of man that he is. He's very caring, and he does things like with a purpose, so I appreciate it.
I ain't want to bring the mood down.
You're not. You brought the mood up, brother.
Yeah, it's my baby birthday.
My first impression of Darius was not the best, but he was extremely vulnerable. He told his story from his heart, and I was surprised. The story helped me create some more understanding around who he is. So maybe we might finally get a chance to talk tonight.
I know.
Every time.
And wait, let me say something real quick. This happens a lot. This happens a lot. A lot of ladies, they will prejudge a guy, tell him all about himself, and be dead wrong. You can't tell them nothing because they got the woman's intuition, right? But sometimes you be off, ladies. I'm just saying, and I'm not saying that she's all the way wrong. He could be, pretending a little bit, whatever. But he could be genuine. I think he was genuine about that situation. I think he was genuine about that. That was his mother, and and now she see that, maybe this guy he cares more about just himself. You know what I mean? I just had to point that out because oftentimes really hear women admit when they got it pegged wrong with a guy. So shout out to her. I think she did acknowledge that a little bit in saying, you know what, maybe I figured him out a little wrong or whatever. So shout out to her for that. Anyway, let's go in.
The story helped me create some more understanding around who he is. So maybe we might finally get a chance to talk tonight.
I
'Cause,
know.
every time we're about to have a conversation, we get interrupted.
I've said that like 3 times. It's a thing at this point. Getting a chance to sit down and have a conversation with Donna is a long time coming. I definitely have some interest, so I hope we have a great conversation that would allow for a deeper connection.
So do you feel like you've made a connection?
With a couple people, I have interest, but I can't really call it a connection because I think I'm really slow to move.
No, okay.
So.
Have you tried to contact any of the ladies outside of like seeing them in these more organized spaces?
I've talked to one person and that wasn't the vibe. And that's no jab at anybody, but that's just a nod to how I prefer to live.
So has this experience made you reconsider not how fast necessarily you need to move, but how you approach dating?
Not at all.
So this was the most I've spoken to Xavier. I did appreciate the conversation because I got at least a little bit more insight, but he didn't really seem into the process.
This is like the first date. Well, I've been on one date, a group date, so.
So
yeah.
you haven't had any one-on-ones?
I haven't. Yeah. I'm trying to make this a one-on-one right now.
We definitely can make this a one-on-one. When I see Shannon, she has like an echelon, very polished vibe, sort of like Michelle Obama, first lady of the city type of thing. So there's definitely attraction. So it's a school over here. I was over here recently because I had
The mathematics and science one? Yeah.
So I had a speaking engagement there. I speak to the kids about my path of life, of having an opportunity. So, kids are like, why did you start boxing? And then you get the, have you ever been knocked out?
Wait, have you been knocked out?
Never.
Oh, okay.
But, these hands aren't just made for her, protection as well.
Okay.
I enjoy cooking too. So nourishment.
Yeah.
The physicality between me and Ed is just superb. It's comforting. It makes me feel protected, and I just love that.
And, these hands give some of the best massages.
Okay.
I
like
this
that.
north of the Mason-Dixon. You like that?
I like that a lot.
Dude, let me tell y'all something. I really love women like this. This is my type mentally. Her and the cricket, the chick that was playing cricket with what's his name? I really love these light, bright, and optimistic, and like he said, Michelle Obama wifey material. Men know wifey material when they see it. They know the wifey. They know the side chick. They know the smash and dash, and they know the drunk. I was drunk. Blame it on the alcohol chicks, and they know the H to the no. I'm not going to deal with this chick. No, that's a deal breaker. So men got about 5 different categories, ladies. Which one are you in? Because I'm gonna tell you, the cricket chick and her, they're in the wifey category. And some of the most beautiful chicks are in the bottom. Hell to the no. Think about that. If you think it's just about looks, think about that. Anyway, let's go in.
So Tommy's assignment this week is allowing the guys to come into our personal space. So I decided to put together a nice little cooking class for a few of us. I'm good. I'm so excited for today. Obviously, I am a private chef, and I wanted to give everybody a little taste of what I do all the time.
Welcome, family. How are you?
Good to see you.
I am super excited that Ashante invited myself, Cardi, and Vince out today.
Hey, Vince. What up, dog? How are we?
I'm looking forward to chatting it up with Vince because he seems like a good guy. So I'm excited to see what the chemistry is like in a more intimate setting with him.
Take your stations. Let me tell you what we're gonna do first. In the kitchen, when you pick up a knife, we all say sharp. So I pick up a knife, you say what?
Sharp.
Nice job. So for you guys, the first thing you guys are doing, we chopping. That's what you're doing. When you're done, we're gonna put it inside of the pan.
Love it.
So y'all, step over here, get to chopping.
Okay,
Okay. You know how to hold a knife? No, wait a second.
How you go?
You like you gonna cut yourself? No. Okay.
Don't put that on me.
Hold it like this.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
You got more control. And then yeah, hold it like yeah.
Okay.
For your mushrooms. The easiest way for you to cut mushrooms is if you cut it in half, I can literally chop,
Oh my
chop,
goodness. Ooh,
chop. Boom.
got it.
Look at that.
All right.
Your turn.
Get in there. Get on that mushroom. Get in there. Sharp.
Okay. Stop. You wanna try some?
Use the French fries.
Sharp.
He screamed sharp one more time with that knife. I'm going to run up out of here.
Sharp.
Just skipping, yeah.
Sharp.
It's driving me crazy.
Sharp.
Oftentimes when guys do that and they had a nervous nature, he don't know what to say. He's nervous. That's why he's saying sharp all the time, ladies. In case y'all don't know, I think the brother's a little nervous, probably a little. I don't want to say intimidated by her because she's tall, she's gorgeous. I mean, Detroit, y'all came with it, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Detroit, y'all came with it with some beautiful women. I'm just checking for the attitudes at this point because you can hardly go wrong with the women on here. But my first impression of her too is that she can be a little pushy too. Okay, it's always the cute girls that think that they can push you to the edge. They look for suckers. The cute girls look for suckers. All you cute ladies watching this, you looking for suckers, ain't you? You ain't looking for a man or a partner. You looking for a sucker. A simp is what we call them. But anyway, let's go in.
Y'all did a good job. It's giving what it's supposed to give.
Awesome. Thank you, kid.
I'm gonna let y'all sit it on down so you can enjoy your drink.
So, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been enjoying texting you and insightful conversation.
Yeah.
I think Lauren is beautiful. We have chemistry there. So I'm really excited to talk more one-on-one and have good conversations.
Your kids are really, I think, important to you, I can tell. You know, do you have any other passions that you aren't doing now?
That I am not?
No, that you aren't doing, that you want to do?
I'm doing everything.
That you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times people have kids and they get lost in having a kid.
They do. They do.
And that's never been me. If you're not fulfilled as a mom, your kids know it. I'm able to show up for them because I'm able to show up for myself. So,
There you go.
yeah.
Exactly. Me, I would say the only thing that I'm not doing right now that I want to finish on my pilot license.
Oh
So
my
I've got about,
gosh,
like,
are you
60
serious?
I'm dead serious, yeah.
That's
so
cool.
I've got about like 60 hours now, which is not a lot, but you know, sometimes when you have kids, you got to do other things that take a step back. So it's like, that's what I really want to like focus
That's
up
so
and then do.
I appreciate Cardi because he's funny, he's sweet and confident. So I'm looking forward to growing our bond together. You are definitely a different vibe
Thank you.
than anything that
You
I.
too.
Thank you.
So,
We
haven't spoke much to each other. If you could categorize some things that you may say that Vince has to work on.
Remember we asked you a question about like, oh, how do you want your woman to contribute to the household? And he was like, well, if she's not satisfied with what I'm contributing to the household, then maybe she needs to contribute to the household.
How do you feel about 50-50? Would you be paying 100%?
It depends on the lifestyle that whoever I'm with wants to live.
Mhm.
We make 150. If that's fine with you, then that's fine. But if you're saying I think that we need to be up to 250, then you go get you 100,000. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you're comfortable with. Let me say what was said, because I don't want you to, like, miss...
What you meant?
No, I'll tell you what I actually said.
Okay. What did you say?
If I have, you know, a $150,000 job and I'm providing a lifestyle, if she's okay with that, she don't gotta work at all.
Right.
But if she's like, well, Les, I want to do this or I want to do something different, then either she would say, I'm going to do this to contribute, or she would help me in my business to grow for more than what we have. Does that make sense or does it not make sense?
Okay. I'm talking to Vince, and the energy just seems a little bit combative.
What I just said right now, did you hear that?
Right this second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but did you hear that then?
No.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
I don't have it in me to go back and forth with a man, so I'm realizing that I'm not connecting with Vince.
That's why I'm saying you didn't hear me. Because if you did, then this is what you would have heard.
I tried.
All right, let me say this real quick. Listen, I don't think that the culture has caught up with the times. Okay? And what I mean by that is women still have delusions of grandeur on how things are supposed to be. Women still think that this is the 40s and the 50s and the man can go out and just get a job and hold the whole household down. Not taking into account that women are working, women are making money, making their own money, and inflation has usurped all of that. This is the reason why women are still working, is because inflation won't allow for just one income anymore. But if you have a $150,000 job, yeah, you can hold everybody down. Yes, that's fine. But ladies, what is the purpose of having a career if you're not going to contribute to a relationship with it? It's almost as if women got a job, they don't want to be in a relationship, and when they don't got a job or they're suspect with their career, that's when they want to be in a relationship and they want the man to pay for everything. Ladies, men want assets, not liabilities. Okay? Let me say that again. Men want assets, not liabilities. Why do women still think that they can work, bank all of their money, and not contribute to nothing, none of the bills? Nobody wants to pay bills, but women think, oh, that's a man's job to pay bills. Meanwhile, I take my money and I pocket it and I spend it on what I want. Why would you even want to do that to your man? Why would you even want to burden him with all of the bills and not contribute nothing? It's a liability, ladies. Culture has not caught up with the times. Ladies, catch up. This is not the days of single income. In large, it's not. In large, it's not. You may 10% of the men can handle that. Now, if you want yourself a 10% or a 1%er, then you're going to have to do some 10% or 1% stuff in order to keep that man. Not just get him, keep him. And a lot of women ain't ready for that part of the show. What does that mean? Poly, probably. What else? He gonna have number of side chicks. He's going to treat you like property because you presented the property. You presented the whole exchange. You presented the whole arrangement. So it's transactional. So you're going to get treated like property if you want to be transactional. But when you get treated like property, then you shouldn't be mad when he step out on you. You shouldn't. I know a lot of women ain't gonna like this part of the of this show, but I'm keeping it 1,000 right now. I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of the men. We want assets, lots of assets in many different ways, not liabilities. Anyway, let's go in.
Tommy's assignment was to bring the guys into my personal space, so I invited Ed out to a date at Barkside. I love my dog, Duchess. She's 10 years old, and I just wanted him to get to know Duchess because who's ever in my life has to be in Duchess' life.
Hey.
How
are you?
Good. Who's this?
This is Duchess. Say hi, Dad.
Dutch. What's up? Going into this date, I'm excited. I'm liking the vibes that Ashley's giving out. I'm liking our interaction, so I want to get a little deeper.
I was like, I haven't really got a chance to talk to Ed. I know he's my type, but is he my type personality-wise, too? Like, are we even compatible?
So what's your personality type?
Honestly, I just like for somebody to just be themselves.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so that's
sure.
what I like. A person that just know themselves, you know?
Okay. I think I know myself pretty well.
I could tell.
This is cute.
The women are empowered this week, but I haven't had a lot of time to spend with Ashante, so I invited her out for a very fun date. We're gonna tie-dye some stuff in downtown Detroit.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Good. How are you?
Going into this date, Steven and I are cool, but I still feel like I don't really know him that well, so hopefully today I can figure out if we could be a vibe or not.
Push down and twist. Yeah, just keep going.
This right?
Yeah, that's great. Okay.
I like to make art, music. I like to create, and I want somebody who appreciates that stuff. So to do something like tie-dye, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And you can't go wrong with a yellow. That's all I gotta say.
I love yellow.
You see me with the yellow on it? I knew.
You knew something.
I listen. I knew something. You remind me 100% of like when I was growing up in Flint, the girls I was around, which I like. So I'm saying that as super positive. I'm like, man, she make me feel like when I was a kid again or whatever. Like, you got such a good personality.
Thanks.
So how's your dating life? Like, do you date often?
It's just like based upon what's going on, time, life, work.
How long would you be in a relationship with somebody before you married them?
I don't put times on things like that. Like, I was married briefly, but we got a divorce. I mean, we were together, though, since, like, 15.
Okay, so your high school sweetheart.
High school sweethearts, playground sweethearts, you know, all of that.
Why didn't it work out?
We grew apart. Ultimately, we got together so young. Once we became older, kind of views weren't always the same.
It's usually like that, yeah. But y'all get along?
Yeah, we co-parent well.
That's good.
Like, what do you have in mind when it comes to dating and your future?
I want to have a wife. Like, I want my wife to do stuff.
Right.
I don't want her to be someone who's just like, just her and the kids. No, like, no. I want her to have, like, some sort of a passion. So, like, I do like that you got passions already on your own. So I'm somebody that, like, I kind of get off on that. Like, yo, that's dope. My girl did that.
That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
What about you, though?
My vision is having enough freedom to where, like, we could travel everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? Let the world be the main school for the kids. Share new experiences, go new places. Just that's kind of how I see it.
Hey, we saw we got a lot in common already.
Yeah.
So I expressed to you that I was interested, you know, a few times, but you are interested though, right?
I am.
Okay. I like for the dialogue to be like both ways, even though I know you were busy and you did apologize to say that, but it's just, I like to feel like the person is interested in me too.
So what does that look like to you?
Just here and there, like texting like good morning, like just show me you're interested, like communicate. Ed does have a very soft spirit. He's very mysterious, he's very laid back, he's very chill. That's why I was attracted to his spirit. But I do want to peel back more layers and see why he's the way he is, because maybe there's a wall up. Duchess, I'm ready.
You ready to love?
Yeah, I'm ready to love.
Well, since we have one on a date now, it's only right. It's past due. I should have been got the phone number.
I'm gonna give you a fake one.
I'm gonna give you a fake one.
He was fake one.
My connection with Steve is definitely way stronger after our date.
I called it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Shante.
You said it right.
I know how to say your name.
What I like the most is the fact that he wants to be a family man and he want to do all the cute little corny stuff. And like, I'm kind of excited to see if we can get to that point. But I'm ready for my second date with Steve. I can get dressed right now.
Hey, Tommy.
Miss Shannon, wine, water, beverages.
Hi.
Right.
Hi.
Ashley and the coach, Christina.
Hello. Walking into Tommy's lounge, I am extremely interested to start hearing some tea. Because, baby, I would love to see how all these other women are interacting with my connection. So, I'm excited.
Welcome back, ladies. I know there's an eventful week. We probably gonna need some more wine, huh?
No, for real.
As y'all know, your assignment for the week was to take the men to your favorite spots that's got some meaning to you. So let's get into it. Who are we connecting with? Positive vibes on. Ashante.
I gotta go first.
What?
Put it up first.
Steven is really well put together, really cool.
We went to a tie-dye shop. We made T-shirts. I feel like we had a good time. He laughed, we laughed. A lot of green flags. And I also like Cardi. I'm a vegan chef, so I invited a few of us out to see Cooking with Q. And we had a good time.
When he first sat down with me and looked at me and smiled, his face is so bright, and I just couldn't help but to smile.
But that baby couldn't cut a carrot.
Nicole?
Divine and I, we had a date and we played cricket. And it was a lot of fun. Conversations have always been great. They've been natural. I think he's an awesome person.
Ed is definitely a manly man. He like holds my hands when he's talking to me, and like physical touch is one of my love languages as well. So I really appreciate it.
He's a nice guy. I like that he's very chilled and laid back. The only problem with that is I like people that like me. And he shows it a bit. Like he kind of like throw a little sprinkle in there and then bag away. And me and Darius literally be on the phone for hours. He is definitely a masculine provider. He know his words, and I love that.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dominique, you invited some people to your home. How was it having Bello in your space?
I was like, welcome home, baby. Hey. And when he came in, we had a special greeting that nobody else got. Okay. I felt the spirit led me.
Spirit led you to do what?
What happened?
What y'all doing at this door?
Well, a lady never kisses and tell, but I received it, and it was received back, so that's all that needs to be known.
All right. All right, now comes the tough part. Who are you ladies not feeling?
Well, from jump, I've been telling everybody, like, I want a kind man. But Vince and I, we just don't click. The energy just seems combative. Why are you being so feisty? Like, you just,
I'd like to add to what you're saying. He was physically very aggressive. The comedy, it was intense.
He's very vocal and very in your face type of thing. Even how he refers to some of the women, like...
How does he refer to some of the women?
Now, granted, this is pillow talking. It's like, oh, he's referring to, oh, that B thought I would like her because, whoa, sir, we're already
He used
done.
the B word?
We're saying the B word?
He's saying, like, did anybody actually hear him call somebody a B word? Because I would like to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I heard he said it.
And it was said about you.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Say what now?
Yep,
He called
exactly.
you.
He called
You
you.
were the girl. It was about you. You was the tall bitch.
And I was the bitch.
You were the B word.
I better not hear that B word at all. And if you hear it, I want to know you heard it.
Okay.
All right, Christina. Anybody else? Not a connection.
Bello, for me, I asked 3 of my interests. Yeah, I would love to go to the spa. Make me feel so special. Chris gave me an understanding answer. I would love to, but I'm not in a position right now. The second one, he ended up sending money with your Cash App. Absolutely.
Who did that?
Devon.
Devon.
Yes. So the thing is, when Bello didn't respond, I felt like you fell into the weak category. And at that point, you're not interested in me, and that's fine.
I felt like Christina was messy. To me, it was like very na. He did this for me, and I thought it was very classless and tacky.
Shannon.
Xavier, he gives me uncle vibes.
Big on.
Big like, he's very wise. He has
Ready to love 65.
very much so, yes. It's just not a connection, no.
I just feel like he's just old acting. Like, you can still be fun and spontaneous, and I just feel like he can't keep up with me. And I want to have fun with my guy, you know?
We finally got a chance to talk at Shannon's house. He said, well, I like to move slow. And I said, well, it hasn't worked in the past. Has this process made you reconsider the way that you are going to approach love, relationships, women? And he said no.
Oh.
And so for me, I was like, okay.
All right, so now comes the hard part. I want you to take these guys out on a date and let them know if they are just not ready to love. Y'all got it?
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Y'all sit here and chill, think about it, talk about it, and I'm gonna, yeah.
I don't want to send anybody home because I feel like we all came here with a purpose, but it is a relief that now I'm getting closer to the person that I need to be with. Everybody get prepared. Put your big girl boots on. I got mine on right now, so.
Let's go do that.
Yes, let's go do it.
Cheers.
Yes, let's get a cheers. We're ready to love. Ready to love.
So the women are empowered this week, and Donna has invited me out. Hey, Donna. How you doing? I am a little nervous and a little anxious about why I'm invited out, but I am optimistic and I'm ready to hear what Donna has to say.
I did order for us, so.
Let me say this real quick. Let me lean on the guys. Whoever said the B word, yo, it's out of bounds, man. None of these ladies deserve that, for real. Be a gentleman. Be classy with yourselves. You know, I only rock with the gentlemen. I only roll with the gentlemen. Okay, because that's what I am. It's not called for you to call a woman out of her name, especially the B word. None of them deserve that. Okay, I just want to make that clear. So I think they said this is the guy who said it. If they send him home, I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, let's go in.
Okay, should be coming.
Yeah, just, I like to knock that edge off. I want you to, no reason for you to see that today.
Life's short, so we gotta live it up. I can never give it up. When you fall, pick it up. Of course, we can take it down slow. Tell me how the groove goes. Show me how you move, though.
Oh, perfect.
Dominique.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Dominique set up a date with us at the Syndicate, and she looks great.
Well, you smell good.
Thank you. I do know that the ladies met with Tommy today, so it's likely someone's going home, but I don't really have any nerves. Tonight felt like date night. How'd you know?
Look like that's what you like to me, an old fashioned. You look a little old fashioned to me. Old school. Oh, we got a pretzel. Can I have one?
What?
That's my hand like my grandma.
I did.
So, the ladies met with Tommy today. And there was some feedback that could be worked through. You referred to at least one of the ladies as a bitch.
Oh.
So there's a question mark about you using that language.
Obviously, we were having a joking conversation.
You and the guys?
Yeah, me and the guys. And I did use the word, but I wasn't calling the lady,
Well, that is a concern.
Okay.
Is that something that you are willing to work on?
I feel like that is something that I probably need to work on because the first thing I think about is my daughter. It's the first thing I always think about. So I wouldn't want her to feel like, are you dad? I wouldn't want her to feel like that. And so I don't want to do that.
So I had a conversation with the ladies, and they felt some kind of way. It feels like you're not taking the initiative to actually make a connection.
There's a verse to not cast your pearls amongst swine. And I've learned to be somewhat guarded in what I allow people to see in myself. So if I'm with someone that I don't think can value certain aspects of me, I would try to keep it surface.
The last point of concern, a few ladies mentioned your bluntness, and some people took it as he's too opinionated.
Well, it's challenging to not always speak my mind. I don't want to be a politician. I don't want to leave anybody guessing as far as what I feel and what I think. And if somebody can't understand that, they can get gone.
Every lady was like, no one's talked to Xavier. Why? You never asked me for my number. You didn't ask nobody.
So, like, you are all beautiful women, but I did not want to act too quickly. In my opinion, up to this point, it was still early. Now, we've been here long enough.
Yes.
And I am going to start being more intentional.
So you do know you late to the party.
I feel like if I was to be less passionate, it's going to hurt other parts of my life.
So I understand that, but a few ladies felt like it was just too strong for them.
The ladies feel like...
Ultimately, the ladies did decide that...
Unfortunately, Xavier,
you are still ready to love, which I am personally happy about because I still look forward to really connecting with you.
Well, I'm happy about that also. It feels really good to hear feedback. I don't know how people take me or how people take what I say, and so I can work on some things and I can correct some things.
And this is technically our first date?
Technically, this is the first time me and you got one on.
This is heavy for a first date?
It's not that heavy.
It's heavy for a first date.
It's not that heavy. I'm appreciative of the understanding that Donna had. I'm appreciative to still be a part of this experience. I didn't think it was that heavy.
Okay, if you're okay, then I'm okay.
you're not ready to love.
Okay.
The journey don't stop.
No, it doesn't.
And your person is out there. You just gotta attempt to move forward and do the work.
I get that. I expected to be here longer. I wanted to be here longer, but I brought myself, and that wasn't enough. I came in open-hearted, open-minded, and it in. So, no love lost. I think the feedback that the ladies gave was very valid, and I accept it for what it is. So, for that, I continue to be a student of life, and I hold my head high.
I like how you handled that. Look, what the women said was very valid. He took it into consideration and he accepted it. Now, I'm just glad he did that. Let me just put it that way. Let's go in.
Next time on Ready to Love, I am hosting a throwback 70s Motown dance party.
You ever get overwhelmed by a presence of a person?
Even with this wig on?
The wig. I was receiving that man. I liked him.
A friend of mine has been called a bitch. You using the B word, that's crazy. If you can't take care of me as well as my daddy take care of my mama for 39 years, I don't want it.
Yo, that chick is for the bird. Listen, even if she gets the guy who is going to spoil her to death, she's going to ruin it. Because she's not going to be appreciative and she's going to be entitled, and he's going to catch wind of that and he's going to dump her as soon as he see her selfish side. This is a dead end for her. She don't understand it. She don't realize it. This is a dead end for her. Okay? You need to change your attitude. I don't care how you look. And the older you get, the less the less chances you think you're going to have, especially for a husband. The husband meter falls down the older you get. It just is what it is. Now, some women might say, oh, no, that ain't true. I can still catch him at, this age, that age. Yeah, you could still catch him. But it's a lot of competition out here. It's a lot of competition out here. And it's more women than it is men, especially high value men. Okay? A guy who's high value is going to look at her and say, I've seen this show before. You're just a gold digger. Okay? You're just a gold digger. The only guy that will be impressed by her is somebody who knows in his head that he can't have someone as attractive as her, and he don't have the money that would make his mentality aware of this behavior. So he will do what he can with the money that he got to please her, and he will run himself into the ground pleasing this woman while he gets nothing in return. Nothing. All he get to do is look at her every day, eat the food that he bought. Okay. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. I really would like to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.